no, I just.
Read the plate.
You're next. We're all next. Alright, everybody, this is a custom car and bike show 2026 up at the East Moline Speedway in East Moline, Illinois. My wife twisted my arm to make me get out of the house to go to this show. And of course, at the end, you'll see I won Best of Show. So they only had one trophy for the motorcycle class, and I got lucky and won it. So there were some really nice bikes there. I mean, there was a couple of them that I thought could have possibly beat mine, but I got lucky. But there was a lot of nice cars there. I got to meet the people that run the Ghostbusters crew. Got to see the Mystery Machine. Seen a really nice Cutlass. Some nice Camaros. Other than that, it was a pretty good show. So all the old people that, all the hot rodders, they all kind of hung out. And all the bikers kind of hung out. So I could kind of guess where I sat in. But got out, had a good time, hung out, visited with everybody, and walked around and seen a lot of cool cars, everybody. So there's not really one that I could pick out. Maybe there was a Chevy Nomad. I think, you'll see it in there. It's a red one. It's like these cars here. I think that's a Chevy Malibu. It's a pretty nice little car. And now Zeus is wanting to play with the toy, so he's wanting to show off Daddy's home. He's been mad at me because I left today and didn't take him with on the motorcycle. But he ain't got no thumbs, so he can't hold on the back of the motorcycle. And Mommy said I can't afford a sidecar to take the dog with me. So yeah, there was that Mustang. There were some nice Mustangs there. I'm not a big Ford guy, but there were some pretty nice Mustangs. I think that was an old Chevy Nova 2, 427 cubic inch. It was definitely a drag car. It was absolutely gorgeous. Pretty nice inside and out. And you can see for yourself, that car back in the day, it hauled ass. And we got some pretty nice cars coming up. There's, I think that's another Mustang. It was either a Boss 302 or a Boss 350. I can't remember, GT. Absolutely stunning for a Mustang, if that's what you're into. I'm not a Mustang guy. I'm a Chevy guy, but it's a pretty clean car for a Mustang, and it's blue all day. Pretty nice little Hellcat right there. A bunch of 57 Chevys, Bel Airs, you name it. They had almost every kind of car you could possibly imagine. From what I understand, there was anywhere from 300 to 400 cars there today. The sad thing is they gave out 40 different trophies for the cars. But out of all us bikers, there was only one trophy. And I felt bad because I got it. But they should have had, when it comes to Harley Davidsons, you have your antiques, which are your shovel heads, your knuckle heads, your pan heads. That's my rosary that I keep with Candy. So Candy is a Toda Madre, which is Our Lady of Guadalupe, or the Virgin Mary. Same difference, same thing, just in Spanish. They call her Our Lady of Guadalupe. In America, we call her the Virgin Mary. Right now, I think I'm just walked around all day for 7 hours straight. But in them 7 hours, cars kept rolling in by, 15, 20 cars at a time. Pretty soon, A car lot that holds probably 2,000 cars has 400 cars in it. It's a lot of cars. And because I'm riding a Cholo, a Vicla lowrider, a Cholo bike, it's all run on air. I had some people come over and they wanted me to go look at the bikes their kids built. And the bicycles their kids build are all Viclas. So I think at some point in this video, I go over and take pictures and do a little bit of video on the lowrider bicycles. But this whole row here was like all the lowrider scene. So it's all lowrider cars. Beautiful. She's good. I'm trying to find German Shepherd's out there running her mouth like always. But yeah, and there was like that. I think that's a Toyota Supra, and then that '72 Camaro with the steel bumpers. That right there. I think took the show right there. That was an absolutely stunning car. And then they had a pinup girls. So there was a pinup girl show, and the pinup girls all won something. And money went towards autism, which was good. How you doing? And then beautiful car. In the middle of it, I got all the pinup girls to come out, take a photo. Thought I just had the one I had in 1974. And then they all did a video for my wife. It was a rust bucket, but I only paid $350 for it.
Oh well. I bought this one in '74.
Because she knew I could attract all them girls. I was going to say something else, but I probably shouldn't because YouTube might demonetize me. And then, let's see, that Camaro right there, I think that was a 68. A 68 SS right there. That right there is, I think it's maybe a little Triumph. A little like 50s Triumph. Either way, it's a British car. I was surprised at the amount of people that came up there with their dogs. So I'm sitting on the ground, leaning up against the wall, right by where my bike's parked. People's they're walking through, and their dogs are like right there.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, this dog gonna bite me? Yeah, should have had the Rottweiler with me. He wouldn't fit on the bike because he ain't got no thumbs. He can't hold on, otherwise he'd have rode with his dad. And then I had an old man come up to me and started talking to me, and he was from the last show I went to, it was the old man that had all them photos. So I said, oh, can I do a video with you of your photos? He's like, I've got my other hot rod here today, and the photos are in the one I had the other show. So I was like, well, I'd like to come to your house and interview you so I could get pictures. And he looked at me, he said, you come to my house? I said, hey, not all bikers are bad. And he laughed. But you can see plenty of hot rods for y'all to look at. And, not one of them was, I'd take every one of them home if I had the chance. So out there, if somebody hits the lotto, just dial 1-800. Buy all the hot rods for Steve. Or Nitro. Yep. And I just took some still photos of Candy sitting there looking all sexy. That was the guy's bike next to me. Beautiful bike. That's the other guy's bike next to that one. And it was beautiful. Here comes the little Vicla bicycles. So the Vicla motorcycles started from the Vicla bicycles. Now these this guy's kids are building these bikes. Look at them. They're absolutely stunning bikes. So the reason I'm doing a voiceover on this, they were blasting 50s and 60s music so loud that I had to do a voiceover and drop some YouTube friendly music on. But these kids, when they grow up, they want to build Vicla motorcycles. So they stopped at my bike. They were all, slobbering all over candy, which is cool. Because then I went over and slobbered all over their bicycles. Yeah, so some pretty good looking bikes, man. There's pictures of them all. There's one my wife will like because it's purple. It's purple. Got a big old purple banana seat. I think that's an old Impala. That's there again. There's that one. That looks like an old Ford Galaxy, maybe 500. Camaro. That's an old. Look at the paint on that one. You talk about glitter. Boom, that was a glitter explosion, wasn't it? Look at there. 68 Malibu, was it? No, it wasn't a Malibu. It might have been Chevelle. 68 Chevelle. That's that Cutlass I was talking about. Another picture of the bikes all together.
What is your favorite dish?
There's the pinup girls doing their little thing. Right after this is when I went up and talked to the pinup girls. Asked if they come out and take a photo when they were all done with their little pinup girl contest. Do a photo shoot with the bike and then a video to say hi to my wife. I made sure they all knew I was married.
Thank you, Miss Mason.
Not that anybody would want this old fart.
Unfortunately, we don't have a number 3.
Bobby does.
So moving
Him
straight
like
to
his
number
guy.
4, Miss
Let me see your
Katie
sock, bro.
Coco.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to Rob Lottery, y'all. His sock's falling off.
Her favorite vintage car has to be the 1959.
See, yeah, there was a little pinup girl contest, you know. It is what it is.
Part of the pinup world started last September after
once we get past this one, the pinup girls are going to say hi to Brad. And I had to cut that video down because a buddy of mine come up and started running his mouth. Sometimes, you know, people run their mouth when they shouldn't be running their mouth when I'm trying to do a video. So yeah, this is a pinup girl contest. I tried to upload this video once and it was like, nope. Demonetized. Copyright. Right. So I just went ahead and deleted it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Hi, Brett. Hi. All right.